But
No,
yeah,
I liked it.
I was just like, what was the purpose of making that shit so important? And then they just, oh, well, let's kill them off. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
Right. I feel it. I feel it. I mean, it gets. I've only read probably up to like 40 chapters of it or so,
Mm,
but I. It feels it gets better in my opinion. They
mm.
slow it down and they start getting
Be right
going more
back,
into the
y'all.
story.
All right.
Oh, good, do you think? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It
Yeah.
intrigued me just to see where everything was gonna go
Yeah,
because I
it
was like,
did
all
for
right,
me
where's this
too.
going?
It did for me too. Like at the beginning, and then I was like, okay, well, fuck all that. By the way, if y'all know what we're talking about the Warrior Returns webtoon. That a lot of people been asking me to read lately. Like, y'all don't want me to do that, bro. y'all don't want me to read that series. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna tell you before I tell you. Y'all don't want me to read that series.
Why?
Hmm.
Why?
Because a lot of people gonna want me to read it, expecting me to, you know, act a certain way towards it, and they ain't gonna get the reaction they want to get. You know, it's like if you know you don't necessarily like a series, but then you read it or you know do something regarding that series that you know you don't like, and you know people are hoping that you may like it and you know sharing their you know joy of the series. I don't want to give off the impression like yeah I like it, but like no I don't.
I mean, that's the same with me and Lookism. Like everyone raves about it, but like
Hmm.
it doesn't scratch my itch, you know.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we still talking about the Warrior Returns or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warrior Returns.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Warrior Returns.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
it's just
I feel like they've slowed down kind of on like the IPs and stuff that they've been acquiring on webtoons. Like I haven't been like, oh, that's a webtoon I want to read. Like it's new.
no. They have not slowed down at all.
Wait till you
Really?
find out, fam.
We gonna talk about it.
Only thing I heard about is that Gosu is beginning a adaptation anime.
we gonna talk about that too. We gonna talk about that too.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
I guess let's go ahead and get it started off, man. What's up, everybody? We are back, Webtoon Central Podcast. Sorry for the small delay. You know, life stuff gets in the way. Sometimes we just can't do it every other week. But hope you guys enjoyed the LSC tier list that we did on the last episode. That was fun. A lot of back and forth and stuff, and the characters we didn't know finally appeared in the webtoon, so that's always good.
Gotta catch up.
Yeah. Oh man, what chapter you on?
We're talking about Elsie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think homie. The they just had their punching battle. The guy, red hair dude.
Oh, Gangsuck and the other dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gangsuck is his name, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homie, they had their punching battle. So he beat up the little brother and
Yeah.
the older brother.
That shit was funny.
That's wild, son. I know their family's pissed. I don't really understand what his power is, though. Is it just like I punch hard?
I want to low key say yes. It's just like I got hands. I got haymakers. That's my shit.
Like he had
haymakers.
aura on him, but like I was just like,
That was it. That's like all I saw. I'm like, okay, you have aura. I'm like, that's what's up, I guess. You know.
he was like, I don't need much. I'm a simple person.
It's getting good. LLC. Like,
Yeah,
it's
getting really good.
It's getting good.
yeah. I'm very happy with how it's with the direction that it's going into.
It's going the direction I expected to.
Yeah.
And most people are gonna expect, in my opinion.
Yeah. But how y'all been doing, Falco? Don't you? How y'all been, man? Y'all been good since the last time we chatted.
I've been great, man. It's actually my birthday today. It's
Oh,
fun.
happy
Oh,
birthday,
shit.
man! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Right.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, boy turned 28 today.
Oh
Hey.
man. Getting
Yeah.
into that big 3-0, huh? I feel you, bro.
No.
I mean,
I'm
don't
still
fight
20.
it. Don't fight it. Don't fight
He's
it.
like,
Let
I'm
it
in my
go.
20s, bro.
Don't fight
Still
it.
20.
Don't fight it, man. It's coming.
No. Everyone keeps saying that. I'm like, I feel 21.
Then you feel 21. Then one day you're gonna wake up and feel 41.
Oh no!
You'll be like, once you hit them knees crack. You trying to bend down and get up, them knees. You gonna be like, whoo.
You gotta do them stretches, fam.
That's how you know it's coming.
I've been.
Oh no!
I already felt the debuffs. I'm like, nope. I started walking backwards in the treadmill. I'm like, not like this.
Yeah, man. Hey, you can't.
I'm gonna fight these debuffs, bro.
Right.
Oh man, that's how.
Thank you everyone in the chat, by the way, for the happy birthdays. Thank you. Oh man.
But yeah, man. So a lot of stuff to talk about. Good thing we did actually kind of have that little, break, because now we got so much shit to talk about. So that's always good. But what have y'all been reading lately before we get into the topics?
You go first.
Who, me?
Oh,
Don't you?
I guess me. I don't think I told you guys yet. I started reading To Not Die.
Really? I told you that was going, right?
That shit.
I told you. I
haven't checked it out yet, man. I haven't checked it out.
To Not Die is really that heat. Like, To Not Die reminds me so much of Viral Hit, but like, instead of it being about YouTube and like having all that comedy and shit, it's like, nah, this is dead ass street shit.
Right.
Like this is like everything, bro, from the start. Like this mono's lit. This webtoon is super, super good. I like the moment I'm doing my current review. I'm trying to do a review on To Not Die, just cause I need to talk about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I still gotta sit down and read it.
It's super good.
I have it on my sub list, but I just haven't got a chance to get into it.
What have you been reading then? That's new.
Shoot, that's new?
Yeah. To you, at least. New to you.
Oh, new to me. Oh shit. I was the final boss. I've been checking that out. I'm doing that on the channel. That's pretty cool. Auto hunting with my clones. Been doing that as well. Moonchild, one that just dropped on Webtoons recently. Fool Me Twice, a romance one. I think I told y'all about that one. But yeah, I've been reading that. And that's kind of mainly about it as far as like new things I've been reading. Most of the other stuff is just catching up on older stuff like Weak Hero, Everything Is Fine, and some other things. Just been catching up. But other than that, I just been doing these interviews, man, behind the scenes. I just did one with the creator for The Last Dimension that's out right now, and then next month, or in a few weeks actually, have another one dropping with the other creator for Just a Goblin, Brandon Chin.
Oh yeah, I remember you told us about this.
Yeah, so got that dropping in a couple of weeks. And just booking more interviews and doing more.
Okay. That's dope. That's so dope.
Yeah, man, but that's about it with me. Nothing too crazy.
I honestly haven't been reading too much like new stuff. I've been more focused on like LSE than Unordinary. Those are my two big ones.
I've been saying I'm gonna just sit, take time out and just read it. But every time I do, a new fucking series drops on Webtoons, and I have to cover it. Well, I don't have to cover it, but I like to try and cover as many new things as possible. So, yep.
Oh, I forgot it. I forgot something huge. Whoa, I'm sorry. This deserves a drum roll.
Okay. Wait.
I got to chapter 200 of Lookism.
Hey!
No way!
I got to chapter 200,
my
bro.
guy!
Chapter 200.
My guy!
Did you enjoy it?
I'm proud of you, man.
All right. I was still not having that great of a time. The Daniel versus Bully arc, I was like, okay,
that's the arc where he found his. That's the arc where he found his resolve, huh?
Yeah, that's the arc where he found his resolve, and when like his other body was, what I will say is this: how that whole scenario played out was crazy, bro.
Fucking
I was
G-Ho, bitch ass.
son.
Stand that fucking dude.
I was watching this dude thinking, yeah, like he's tweaking sometimes, but he won't be a threat. Like he has these moments where he's like, do these guys even like me? And they're like, come on, bro, we gotta go together. And he's like, oh, they're my friends. But then he keeps on questioning himself. But like when I saw all that shit happen, I was like, he was an op the whole time, and I didn't peep. And the jail arc with him, I'm scared of when he comes out, bro. Nah.
Dog. That's what I'm saying. Like all the previous stuff beforehand, all the stuff that we was like, when we gonna get to the good shit, it makes it so much more rewarding once you finally get to that part and you realize, oh, got it. I got it.
Yeah, no. I will say this. Though, like, it was a lot of bad and some good. I'm curious about this next arc.
Which arc is after that?
The God Dog. I think it's God Dog.
That's my second favorite arc in the whole series.
Yeah, because like everybody's getting jumped and I'm like, hold up, wait.
How did you get through all of the like not so fun parts to read though?
Perseverance.
No.
Perseverance.
No way.
I'm being so serious. Pure perseverance. There were times where I was knocking as I was reading this. I'm not lying to you. There were mad times trying to just do a quick Lookism, bitch, and I would be dozing off as I'm reading them. Like, nah, bro, you gotta. And these chapters
they're long.
They're dense.
They long. Like, and it depended. Like, there were some arcs where I was like, all right, I might enjoy this. I'm gonna be real with you. Jinho, right? Jinho. That's his name.
Yeah, Jiho.
Yeah. Jiho. Yeah. That arc was pissing me off because I was like, I don't care about this dude because he's the worst individual in this story so far. But then, like, I will say at the end of the arc, I was like, okay, I'm glad they showed me this because now I'm terrified of this dude. But yeah, like, there were things like within arcs that interested me, like characters that I was like, okay, like what's this about? Like, I wonder who this guy is and shit like that. But just certain arcs and shit, like overall, we're just like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this? Like, what is even everybody acts like, yeah.
It all
like,
comes together.
And sometimes it should be so cringy, and I'm just like, oh, stop. Why you gotta act like this, bro? But I will say, the characters that I see now have definitely grown in some sense from how they were in the beginning. It might not have been as fast as I've liked, but like the broader picture, I see it's like it was just very delicate and meticulous character growth. Like they really wanted you to see that shit. Like they needed to relearn lessons mad times so now what's his name? Zach is not out here bullying people anymore and trying to start fights for no
Vegeta.
reason.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Zach is Vegeta, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
They'll give Zach some kind of power up and he still get clobbered.
Word.
It's like,
and Vasco's like substitute Goku.
Yeah.
Really?
Because Daniel has to be Goku.
Yeah, Daniel's Goku.
Daniel just walk in and be like, oh man, I just gotta think about this one basic ass move I learned, but because my body's broken, it's like a Stone Cold Stunner, bro. Like,
right.
homie copied a move off of Vasco once and knocked him out.
Yup.
How do you feel about the art though? As you got to 200, do you feel like it's evolved? It gotten better? Or?
It's gotten better. I still don't like it though. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. There are some scenes where I'm like, alright, but then a lot of the scenes I'm just like,
yeah,
why y'all look like this?
Yeah, but I think once you start the God Dog arc, and then after that, my favorite arc is Hostile, and then because those arcs tie in the whole entire story, and like I said, those previous chapters and stuff that you was like is boring and you don't see why it's in here and it doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah,
all of those get tied in with these arcs you're about to go through. So then you're gonna be like, now I see why, because in the beginning they introduce characters and you're like, why the fuck should I care? Because the characters they introduce, they'll either get knocked out in one hit or they just there for no fucking reason or just causing drama, and you be like, bro, why do I care? But then now that you're finally reached these particular arcs, all of that is going to start to make sense, and you're going to appreciate it a lot more. Because I was the same way, like with some of the characters. I was like, why should I care? Why, like, this dude's fodder or this dude sucks or all of this stuff. And then when I got to those arcs, I was like, now I appreciate each and every, you know, character that came through a lot more. And especially the main cast, I appreciate them a lot more. So,
one thing I will say is that
Hostile Art.
I don't know if I can appreciate.
I will say that.
Huh?
Hostile Art. That shit made me cry. That shit was sad.
Oh shit.
Bro. That shit is sad. That shit.
I will say I don't know if I could like ever forgive the bullshit that was that one arc with that one bully, that big bully who looks just like Daniel's regular bully, and he was mad at he stole something from Vasco, and Vasco was mad or whatever. It was like a Muay Thai band or whatever, and he was trying to sell it, and he kept on running into like a bunch of gang members and shit, and the story was just about him, and he was just trying to get this girl to like him.
Oh yeah.
And the girl, he was wearing an Under Armour shirt.
Yeah, I know you,
bro.
Like, that was at the little carnival festival.
Yes,
I know
I felt like I lost brain cells during that arc, bro. I was like,
that arc was nothing but fucking misunderstandings.
And I saw it and I was like, bro, just stop. I don't stop this cartoon bullshit. Like, if this is like an anime episode, maybe I could pay a little bit more attention, but nah.
Well, I regardless, I am proud of you. You made it to 200, you know, because you was like, man, I don't even think I can make it to 20. I remember my boy was like, man, I don't even think I'm gonna make it to 20. And now look at
How long did it take? How long did 200 take?
Few months. Definitely a few months.
Oh god.
Yeah. Like if I was reading it more avidly, definitely wouldn't have taken it that long. But like I was taking mad long breaks. Like there were times where I would do a little binge and I wouldn't read like Lookism for like a month. I would come back and I'd be like, all right, let me read some more chapters.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm glad though. I'm happy.
I need an audiobook of Lookism.
This man.
What? I need an audiobook, bro. I need an audiobook.
All right, man. So let's get into these topics, man. So let's start it off with kind of what you said earlier. Webtoons, you think they're slowing down on, you know, acquiring, you know, these licenses to these IPs and stuff. I'm here to tell you that is a negative, sir. That is a negative on every aspect.
Elaborate.
Well, of course, okay, other than like Korean series and stuff, of course you always have the Canvas series that's popping up. You know, Lord of Goblins, one just dropped. Of course, you know, Black Sun Ordeal, so forth and so forth, series like those. But then you have these side deals with, you know, the DC, Riot, and a new one coming out, Assassin's Creed, that come out in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah, so you have little deals like that. But the Korean side is where a lot of things is picking up. It just haven't made it over here yet. But they're starting to pick up a lot more because, as you know, it is currently acquisition season and an acquisition war between Kaiko Page and as well as, you know, Naver, the top big dogs.
Is Kaiko Page top?
No. Kaiko Page is like in second place compared to Naver. Naver's in first. Naver's the biggest. Kaiko Page is second. And then after that, you have a lot of other companies coming up, like Global Comics. You have Voice Me. Of course, you have Billy. You have Web Novel, Tappy Tunes, Toon Mix. Amazon is coming out with their own Webtoon platform as well.
What the actual hell?
Yes.
They need to stay away.
So,
they already messed up gaming.
So a lot of competition is on the rise, man. Competition is coming in the space, and you have to, you know, get as many series as you can right now because I don't think we're gonna have enough creators for the amount of competitors and stuff that is rising up
That's
through
just
the
gonna
ranks.
that's just gonna make it even more bad for copyright and for being able to properly, get stuff online. If there's so many people and they don't talk to each other and they're like, I don't fuck with him, I don't fuck with him, I don't fuck with him, and it's gonna be like, who owns what anymore at this point? Yeah.
Well, luckily, some of them kind of stay in their own lane. Like Voice Me is all indie. Toon Mix,
Okay,
they
cool.
kind of have their own lane with series they do that don't really filter out to the hood scans and stuff like that. They're kind of like tight knit as well. Amazon, Amazon just starting up, so it's not really nothing.
I'm so against that, yo.
What,
Right.
Amazon? Hey man.
Blaine
Yeah.
said, I think Falco's question was if Tapas was Kaiko. He said
Yeah.
Tapas was
Yeah.
Kaiko.
Yeah, Tapas is Kaiko. Well, they bought Tapas, so
They bought him?
Interesting.
Oh,
yeah, they
ain't
bought
really.
Tapas. I think like 2 years ago. But yeah,
Mm.
Or
yeah, because
Mhm.
Tapas was their own separate entity, and then Kaiko Page bought them.
yeah. So
Honestly, I would like them to do that more so that we have a easier time reacting to their comics. Just as someone sell everyone to one person.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a minute before the consolidation happens in this industry, because it's still very new. Like Webtoons only been, they came to the US in 2014.
Mhm.
So the genre itself, especially over here, is still brand new.
Mhm.
So still in this infancy. So right now it's just trying to stay on top and compete with each other.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, it's a lot of competition going on. But I'm excited because competition, it only breeds well for us as far as content.
Right.
And it's eventually, right now it may seem like, man, this about to be a hassle with copyrights and all of that. But eventually it's gonna settle down, it's gonna trickle out, and of course, who's gonna be the people they call to help market their shit? Us.
Word.
Eventually, once it gets settled down and they're like, okay, we gotta get the word out, they gonna come running. So it's only gonna breed better for us in the long run. It's just, of course, it's gonna be a lot of bumps and bruises going forward.
Yo, I know Amazon's gonna put some Twitch-related add-on for this. There's for like Amazon Toon streamers.
Definitely. 100%.
They're gonna be like, you're not allowed to call these Webtoons. They're Amazon Toons.
Right.
Only people with Prime accounts can read them with you.
Call it
Right.
Prime Tunes.
Prime
Prime
Tunes. Oh no.
That sounds kind of cool. Damn it.
I'm going to Kick. Screw this. Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of Kick, man, I
honestly,
just heard they was changing their payment structure for hourly.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like for streamers who have like 200 something. I don't know. I can't remember the exact requirement they
a lot
said.
of followers.
Yeah, with a certain amount of followers, they changing their pay to hourly instead of how it's normally is with like.
Acting like we contractors. Acting like we freaking contractors.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because if you're that big, you're doing like 5 hours streams or 4 hour streams anyway. So
True.
you damn near doing a full-time job.
True. I mean, yeah.
So it ain't
The
nothing.
only thing I'm scared about for Amazon making their stuff is that, I mean, a lot of us, we read our webtoons with like our community on Twitch, and maybe they may start copyrighting, or striking people for reading webtoons or comics on there, because they're gonna be charging people.
No. They can put copyright on me reading their Webtoons.
Yeah.
I'll just stick with the good old Webtoons on Webtoon. Where it's
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
If they pull that crap, then okay, cool. I guess I'm not reading your Webtoons. I didn't need them before. I don't need them.
Right.
Right.
Let it die. Let it die.
Word. I really, really hope this does not work out for them, because
Me too.
stop. Y'all can't just. Yeah, they see a niche and then they make something for it.
Yeah.
For just to make more money and just leech off that niche. It's annoying.
You gotta I mean, if you look at it from the business side of it, it's smart, because you see this genre is growing, and it's like, well, if we get in early, we have the most money. Let's be honest. Like, ain't nobody gonna outbid them, especially when it comes to IPs and licensing and all of that. They got the money, so it's like if we can be one of the first big dogs to get in before, like, God forbid, like Apple or Netflix or whatever, Microsoft, you know, any other of the $1 trillion corporations or $1 billion corporations, they're like, hey, we can get in. We can get in first, control it, and if they do try to get in, it won't matter because we're gonna have a stronghold. Now, like my only thing is I don't want them to go and be trying to buy Naver or, you know, some crazy shit like that. That's the shit I wouldn't want.
I feel like that's where it's gonna lead. Like, I feel like they're making a monopoly, like, and no one's calling them for it. Like, because this is like monopolistic behavior for sure. Like, you're already like, you put yourself in our like laundry machines, and then now you're trying to buy the Roomba, so you could scan our room, our what's it called, our floor measurements and shit. And now you're trying to make Webtoons. And they're like, it's probably going to be like, I'm sure like they're probably going to think how they thought with like Twitch and be like, I mean, sure, we could make Webtoons ourselves, but like, look at what we did with Twitch. We just bought them and now they do it for us. Yeah. Let's just buy these guys. They could probably just give them a better offer than like, because like you said, it's Amazon money. So they're just like, yo, what's Webtoon giving you? Okay, copy. Here's an Amazon stack. Have fun with that. Yeah.
It's kind of like what eBay did with TCG Player, because I do a lot of trading card like selling of like cards and stuff. They bought eBay bought TCG Player, even though they have like their own like trading card, and you could sell anything on eBay, but they bought them just because they could, and just because they knew the TCG Player would sell it, because they were gonna give them a bag.
I mean, even though I wouldn't like it, but if I'm thinking business sense, would I rather fight other people to get licensing, or would I just rather buy a publisher and just be it as it may? Now, of course, I don't think it'll be easy for them to buy, you know, like Naver or Kaiko Page or whatever the case, you know, because Amazon's an American company. I don't think it's going to be easy, but you know, shit, stranger things have happened. I mean, I would rather, no lie, I would rather Amazon buy Naver or Kaiko Page than Tencent.
Oh yeah,
I would rather Amazon than Tencent. I mean, Tencent has Tencent have the Chinese conglomerate.
Yeah,
I mean they have Webnovel, but already. But it's like I would still rather Amazon do it than them.
Next to that, they have League of Legends and a bunch of other things too, and they have antivirus software.
Yeah.
Tencent has so much shit, it's ridiculous.
Tencent is low key a fucking monopoly.
Yeah, like
But see, Tencent, they don't outright buy it. They just buy so much stock, they just majority own it. Yeah. That's how they do it.
That's smart. That's smart. Because they still get the big say into it.
But
that's so crazy. They're just like, yo, I own half of your shares. You're good. This is not a request. You're gonna do this.
Man, that shit is crazy, man. But it's three things Webtoons, Naver has to do in order to stay number one currently.
To compete with Amazon?
Well, to compete with just everybody, because you know, right now they're still number one, because whether you want to debate back and forth on, you know, Tapas or Webtoons on who has the best action series, you know, it's debatable. But if you're going for overall catalog, Naver still has the best. Because it's not like Naver's action series suck, you know. But, you know, they have the romance side, they have the thriller, the horror, the fantasy, the superhero, you know. They have more of a variety in each and every genre. And Tapas mainly has action series. They're starting to get more romance series, but right now it's still mainly action series. Which a lot of their action series is kind of like the fucking same. I died. I was this person. I died, and I'm coming back OP. So, which is fine, but it's like, okay, you know, it gets a little stale after a while when everything you read, you're doing the same shit.
Right.
Word.
So. But
and you're right, King Drew. It's really 5 companies making all the world's decisions.
It really is. Google, Amazon, eBay, what else?
You thought world leaders were in charge?
No,
Ha!
no. It's the $1 trillion companies that's in charge. Come on now.
Man,
We all
It
know
was
this.
Amazon this whole time.
it really was. They even got grocery stores. I actually went to one recently.
Oh, yeah, they bought
is
Whole Foods.
weird.
Yeah, they bought Whole
Yeah.
Foods.
And they made their own grocery store called Amazon. What's it called? Freaking Fresh. Amazon Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Where they have like 1 million cameras in there, and like if you pick up something and put it in somewhere else, they're gonna charge you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Hey, yo.
yeah, like if you don't, they have like 1 million cameras just looking at you from like above, and like if you touch something and you like, let's say misplace it,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna charge you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like charge you the price of the thing you picked up, or like
You-
charge you like a hey, don't do that fee.
No, charge you the price of what you picked up. But and it's one of those things where you don't have to go to like a cash register once you get all your stuff in your cart. You just leave and
Oh
it
yeah,
gets
because
put on
it
your
goes on your
Amazon.
Amazon account.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember hearing
But you-
about that. I remember. hearing
You
that.
can dispute it. I went and they charged me for something I didn't pick up, and I disputed it. But like I'm sure after a certain amount of times, if
Oh.
that happens too often, they're gonna be like, you're probably stealing.
Yeah, that's some California stuff. We ain't got that down here.
All right, it's crazy. I'm sure you have it in
Bro.
New York. You definitely got it in New York.
I'm gonna stay like 2 feet away from these aisles, son.
It's sketch. They say not to go shopping with anyone because sometimes if someone's too close to you and they pick something up, they may charge you what they picked up. Like let's say I pick up something, I'm like, hey, look at this, and I hand it to you, you may get charged for it because like the cameras. I don't know if it's a person it's dealing with the stuff
Mm.
or if it's just the cameras checking to see who touched it last.
That's some
Insane.
1984 shit, son.
Right?
That-
It's crazy.
that's some dystopian ass shit.
It's crazy, but it's so cool because you just go in, pick what you want, leave, and then it's super simple if you're alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And if you know what you're gonna get, if you're going in there, you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna get. You're probably gonna have some problems, but if you know what you're gonna get,
True.
you're good.
It's the cameras that freak me out.
Right? There's like 600 cameras.
That boy
like,
says
and you can
everything
see
is
'em.
fine all over again.
Right? It really
word.
is. It's like
Oh,
1 million
word.
cameras, bro. Watch. Next time I go, I'm gonna show you. I'll send you guys a picture. You're gonna be like, the fuck?
I believe it. Yeah, Ashley, you are correct. Naver is just more than Webtoons. They're pretty from the way I understand it. Naver is kind of like Google out there, except without the phone. Because Naver is actually it's also a search engine.
It's Korean.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's Korean, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're
Interesting.
more than just Webtoons.
huh.
I think I've seen it somewhere actually. Naver, like the name
Mm-hmm.
floating around, but I thought it was just Webtoon related.
No, they're much more. It's just we just care about Naver as the Webtoons aspect. You know, we don't care about the rest of their shit.
They're like
But-
Samsung over there.
But we might have to start caring. The reason why, also along with the competition, we have some new anime adaptations coming out for everybody. So, as far as the competition goes, Naver's competition, Returner's Magic Should Be Special, a webtoon that Kaiko Page now owns, is getting an anime adaptation. It's supposed to come out this year. If y'all have not read Returner's Magic Should Be Special, read it. It's very good. Very good. One of my favorites. Very good series. You know, kind of, it's just same. Well, it's a little different. So, this guy, they was in this war and stuff, and then everybody ended up kicking the bucket at the end. I'm not gonna say how, but they end up dying. And then he came back. He went back and, you know, I think it was like 10, 12 years or 20 years or something in the past before the event. And he's just redoing his life and, you know, preparing for the inevitable for when the time comes again.
Damn.
That's like the short, sweet version of it. But yeah, that's supposed to be coming out this year on Crunchyroll. So be on the lookout for that. I guess they decide we're going to release that this year since Solo Leveling got delayed to next year. Also, in case some of you did not know, Solo Leveling is getting a sequel titled Solo Leveling Ragnarok. It is with Jinwoo's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Suho.
son. Wait, like you're saying a manga?
Yeah, the webtoon. Yeah.
Oh, or
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, he has a
I didn't
son.
know that.
Yeah, he has a son with
Yep.
Cha.
Yep.
With who?
Spoiler
With who?
Cha. Chai.
Oh, you talking? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Wow.
that is officially out actually. At least the
As long as
novel
they don't
part.
do it,
The novel
as
part.
long as they do it like Boruto.
Boruto is
I hope.
fire, bro.
I really
Stop.
hope not.
If you said, wait. Did you
Boruto
just
is
say
fire.
Boruto is fire?
Yes.
Oh, we can talk about that later.
Yes, Boruto is fire, bro. What are you talking about? You anime only, you? Talking about. I read the manga, sir. I read the manga, sir. Boruto
What
is
do you think?
gas.
Oh, hold on. Doshi, what do you think about Boruto?
Oh, I don't like Boruto.
Y'all some anime
I-
only. That's why y'all don't like Boruto.
Nah, I don't care for the manga either.
Manga's flames.
I don't know. Naruto started losing me once they brought in aliens into the plot. I was very much like really into the whole spiritual idea of chakra and shit. And then when they were like, "Yo, aliens, fam," it was all aliens. I was like, "Oh wait."
But if you really think about it, bro, it's always aliens. You just don't realize it. It's always the aliens. They always have their hand in everything.
This show about inner energy and team and power of friendship
That
and
came from
spiritual-
where? Aliens. They started it all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just telling you, bro.
I'm just saying, like when I've only heard about things that have happened, but I don't care which one I'm watching. I'm just not down for it. When homie told me like there was time travel involved, I was like, in my Naruto, in the Naruto I remember, there is now time travel. What's going on? They were doing this a few months ago. Now
They still doing it. It's just a lot quicker. That's all.
Boruto as a character is just not a good.
No,
Exactly.
Boruto as a character is fire. See, you don't
No,
you don't read, sir. You're like Yu-Gi-Oh players. You don't read. That's the problem. Y'all
He's not
don't
a good
read.
protagonist.
Goddamn
He's not-
Yu-Gi-Oh players.
he's
You
right
don't
about
read
that
shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh player thing though.
He's not a good protagonist. He's annoying in my opinion.
He's Brian. Look,
Is it just hey Blaine? Isn't Boruto like annoying, like protagonist? Like he's not. He's
not.
nothing like his father.
he's not annoying.
I don't think he
Reading
has
is
to
overrated.
Be, I don't think he has to be like his dad. Like I didn't. I'm kind of happy that he's not like a copy of Naruto because I feel like they could have went that route and it would have been boring.
Mhm.
But I will say that like his very like
He's
in the
very
beginning,
know-it-all.
not really. Well, see that part I get because they were trying to show like a cocky genius type of persona that like that was him. So
Yeah.
I get why he's like that. My big problem was that like, bro, you're like sure Naruto dropped the ball when he brought a clone to his daughter's birthday. That was foul. But the fact that Boruto was
Shout out
like,
to Naruto.
"Dad, hang out with me," when homie was literally the president of the country. Like I was like, Boruto,
That man
You
just
gotta
wanted his daddy,
understand,
bro.
bro.
That man just wanted his daddy, fam.
I understand, but
man
like
just want
the
love.
way he was going to aggro, and like that was his read. Like Naruto going to aggro because nobody liked him. I get that,
Mhm.
but Boruto doing the same thing because his dad is busy trying to Hokage the place. Like, like I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Man.
and bro, on the real, you're loaded.
It
You
was
have
more
everything you
than
need.
just that, man. It was more than that. It was more than just how he felt that his dad was never around for him, but it was also the fact of the whole Himawari thing when Naruto was never there for Himawari's birthday and stuff like that.
I'm talking about all before that. I'm talking
But
about
all
the,
of that comes into play, dog. All of that comes into play. It's all a factor. Look, we're getting off topic. God damn it. God damn, we're getting off topic.
I'm telling you. Oh no,
All
you're
right.
in the minority. I'll tell you that.
No,
That's all,
no. It's a lot of people who love Boruto, man. Y'all just don't see it, but that's fine. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it later. All right, but anyway, so other Webtoon announcements for animes that are coming soon: Seasons of Blossom, a romance webtoon that is on Naver. The next few I'm about to name, of course, is Naver Webtoons. So when I saw Seasons of Blossom was announced, I was like, why? And I said why because me personally, and I'm just speaking for me, I can't speak for anybody else. Just speaking for me, I've never heard of this series. Never
Me
heard
neither.
of it. Like
neither.
when
It's
when
completely
when
new.
I saw like romance webtoon getting an anime, I'm thinking like the more widely known names like I Love You or Let's Play, Lore Olympus, you know, the more wider name series.
Yeah.
But then I looked it up. And this series is actually rated higher than every single one of those series.
Dang.
Every
Where?
single
Dang,
on
where?
Webtoons.
Wait.
On Naver is rated higher than every single one. True Beauty, I don't care what you name. It's the highest rated romance series I found.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
By the way, glad you love the series, Ashley. Thank you for being here and supporting us.
Facts. Appreciate that. Seasons of Blossom
Word.
already got a live action adaptation. That did not know that.
There's so many other
Wow.
webtoons that could have had adaptations. I'd rather have seen a Doombreaker one.
That's probably coming.
Yeah.
It's probably coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was shocked. I was like, I did not know this was the highest rated romance series on Naver.
They could have even done
Yeah.
Lore Olympus. Lore Olympus isn't that pretty high?
It's higher. Season of
Higher
Blossom
than
is
Lore.
higher. Season of Blossom.
Dang.
It's the highest. It's the highest rated one. It's almost at a 9.9.
That means I have to read it or watch it if it's that good.
I thought about reading it, but I was like, nah, I'd rather wait and just enjoy it, you know, the anime for what it
Holistically.
is, because I don't want to compare it.
Okay.
Don't you like, I can't believe this shit. I'm looking this shit up. Ain't no goddamn way this shit the highest.
Yeah,
He got
I
that look
was-
like, ain't no goddamn way this shit the
He
highest.
really does. He really does.
Ain't no goddamn
like-
way.
I didn't
Oh,
didn't
man.
hear about this, yo. I'd never even heard about this. So I'm like, the fact that this has always been there and
I
just
didn't
been
know.
number one the whole time,
Mhm.
bruh.
Is it older than all the other ones? Is that the reason?
I don't
Wait,
think
what?
I don't think it's older.
Is it the oldest romance one on there?
I don't,
I have no idea. I
That
mean, it's
would-
been going on for a while, but I doubt it.
That would take like some research. I would have to look at each one and see. But it can be. What? It came out in 2021.
Mhm.
I wouldn't think.
Huh.
No, because when
He came out with a lot of chapters in that short amount of time.
yeah, when did Lore Olympus come out?
Let me check right now. I'm checking as we speak.
Okay, Lore Olympus. No, Lore Olympus came out before. Lore Olympus came out in 2018. No, actually, before that, Lore Olympus came out in 2018,
Oh damn.
and it's higher than Lore Olympus. Lore Olympus has more views, overall, views, but ratings wise,
They must have some really good marketing. Or really bad marketing if we don't even know about it. It's one of the
what
two.
Seasons of Blossom?
Yeah. 9.88 is pretty dang resilient.
That is high. That is high.
Very.
So I was shocked when I saw that. I was like, well, I stand corrected.
Right. I'm not trying to shit on Season of Blossom. It's probably a great thing, but Lore Olympus does have like 1 billion
Yeah,
times
it
more.
has over 1 billion views. But Lore Olympus is marketed heavy. They market the shit out of Lore Olympus.
They do.
So
They
it
do.
makes sense
Like-
why it is where it is, because they market the living hell out of Lore Olympus.
Yeah, that's why I'm so surprised because it felt like Lore Olympus was their premier romance series.
Right. And this one, but at the same time, it's kind of like the rating. I would expect the rating to be a little less for Lore Olympus since it has so many more eyes on it.
But
That's fair.
But also, I wouldn't expect it to be that low compared to a lot of the top series.
What is the next one below that one then?
I don't know.
Popular.
Yeah, so Seasons of Blossom has a rating of 9.88 with 100,000 average likes per chapter,
Huh.
Dang.
which is absolutely mind-boggling.
That is.
That's
great.
That's a testament right there.
That's crazy.
So, That's so. Shout out to Seasons of Blossom, man. Shout out to the creator of that series, man.
It's so interesting because I'm looking at their top 10s for their genre, and
it's not
Seasons
there.
of Blossom is not even here, and it's like, why not?
Right.
Marketing, bro. Marketing plays a part in everything, man.
It fell through the cracks somehow, but didn't fall through the cracks somehow. That don't make sense.
It may have fallen through the cracks, for corporate, but the fans say different.
Right.
The people have spoken.
Right.
Clearly.
Because it only has a million subscribers, like.
The people have spoken though, regardless. I'm pretty sure maybe like those other ones are gonna get their just due, but I'm just shocked that this one was the first one, which was mind-boggling to me. But also another thing that's mind-boggling: the studio that's going to do it.
What is it?
Studio X Torm.
What do they make?
It's a Korean animation studio.
I never heard of it.
It's not a Japanese studio.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I am most shocked about. We're straying away from the Japanese studios.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did that with Lookism too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We didn't do that with Solo Leveling, though.
No, Solo Leveling.
Nah.
One. But I'm talking about just Naver strictly, because Naver is,
they're trying to make it all in house,
which is smart because, if you fuck it up, well, it depends, because if you fuck it up, you can always blame over there for fucking it up. But you fuck it up, you'd be like, okay, you just fucked it up. But I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. It is cheaper doing it in house as well. So you don't have to outsource and pay other people for marketing yourself. You just do all the shit yourself.
Right.
So shout out to Seasons of Blossom though, man.
I agree, Blaine. He said I couldn't even find it searching on Webtoons. I had to search it on Google. I couldn't find it searching on Google.
What,
the other
Seasons
way,
of Blossom?
Yeah. I typed in Seasons of Blossom and it didn't take me to it.
Really? Because I typed it in, I found it immediately.
I'm saying on Google for me.
Oh, I typed it in Webtoons, I found it immediately.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Maybe just me. I don't know. All right, next up we have Don't Chase favorite and Falco's favorite, The Boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which is also going to be done by Studio X Torn and will have 12 episodes for season 1.
X Torn? Like X
Torn.
Okay.
XTORM. And we'll have 12 episodes for season 1. How do you guys feel
gonna
about
be
that?
Great.
How y'all
That's gonna
Nice.
be great.
Nice.
It's gonna be perfect. It's very, very straight to the point. I just wonder who the what's it called voice actor is gonna be.
Voice actor's gonna play a big part, man. Yeah.
Right. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be sick. Honestly, I wish they would have kept going with the Boxer, but
I mean, the main character of the Boxer don't really talk like that anyway. So.
Right. You don't want. I feel like they could have kept going with the Boxer, like the Webtoon, but they kind of like with Solo Leveling. Like I felt like Solo Leveling was not finished when it finished, in my opinion. And same thing I feel like with the Boxer. The Boxer, I kind of felt like it wasn't. Like they could make a Boxer too.
Well, the side stories of Solo that came out after like the main story finished, that everybody finished with, it fleshed out the rest of Solo Leveling as it should have.
Because a lot of people kept saying when I was talking to them, they were like, "Oh, you didn't think the ending was you thought the ending was rushed? I didn't think it was." I'm like, "No, the ending was like, it felt abrupt."
Yeah, it did kind of feel abrupt, but like I said, the side stories that came out afterwards fleshed everything out and then moved everything towards the sequel that's currently going on. So
I still have yet to read those. I gotta read them.
What,
I haven't read the
side stories
either.
The side stories, for Solo Leveling, because I heard the same thing, that they like kind of like flesh everything out. And I also agree that like the ending felt kind of like a surprise. When people told me that it was like ending in a few more chapters, I was like, how?
Right.
We have like a whole war going on here. And
like
then,
the man just got his powers like a few episodes ago. Like he just got the.
He just became a truly realized Black Air Force god, and then like they're like, all right, reverse.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Reverse,
Okay.
reverse.
Right. I have to
Alright.
read that.
So, and the last one that's getting an anime adaptation is Gosu, the Master.
Remember that? I read a little of that. But
This one is actually going to the studios that's actually doing Gosu is kind of interesting. So we have Toei Animation
okay, so
And
that's
it-
Dragon Ball Z.
and
And
Studio
One Piece.
Studio N.
Interesting.
If you don't know
Studio N.
what Studio N is, Naver's own animation studio.
Oh,
So they got the makers
shit.
of One Piece and freaking Dragon Ball to help them with it. Interesting.
So I thought that is very interesting. So Webtoon Studios is finally getting to work.
Yeah.
So
People really liked Gosu, so that makes sense. Like
I didn't
when
really
I read
like
it,
Gosu that much, man.
you finished it.
No, I dropped it.
Huh?
Hold on, let me see how far I got in Gosu. I'm gonna tell you exactly how far I got. Give me 1 second. 'Cause I don't think I got that far.
He's like, I didn't even touch that shit.
It was kind of like it reminded me of the Return of the Blossoming Blade, but I think the Return of the Blossoming Blade's better.
I got to
Or for all my people who watch the Hood Starts Return of the Malahua, you know.
chapter 22.
I think it's
and
better.
And I dropped it. Maybe the anime will make me like it more.
Mm-hmm.
Animes tend to do that, you know. The whole job of anime is to get you to go read the comic, so
Right,
maybe it'll make me like it and I'll go back and read it.
right.
But
Man, I'm really excited for this boxer anime and the Gosu anime.
Me too. Me too.
Is
Honestly, I wish they would make another horror one because we haven't seen another horror adaptation in a while.
I need Bastard, and normally I would never say this,
Mhm.
but I want everything is just fine live action. Because
Oh,
I think
yeah.
live action, everything is just fine would kill everything, bro.
I need a
Oh,
Shotgun Boy
hell
anime.
yeah.
Shotgun Boy anime would go dumb.
I think everything is just fine. That live action of that, because it's so simple, but I think it'll be done a lot better live action than anime.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Good.
Everything is fine still. It's just kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's good though. Like it's like the creep helps.
Mhm.
Cause like I don't know, as I read it, it's like damn,
Mm.
Mhm.
kind of feel intense. And if a webtoon makes you feel that way, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That is
I'm
true.
surprised they haven't done an unordinary anime. Like, what's going on, guys?
Well,
Like,
Unordinary just got his book, so along with everything, it's just fine. They both just got their book versions. So if you guys want to support the Eurochan and the author of Mike B comics for Everything Is Fine and Unordinary, definitely go ahead and pre-order the unscrolled books from Amazon.
Right.
Yeah.
Want to go support?
go support it, man. They put a lot of effort and work into their passion, man. Go let them know
Word.
that.
Getting a book to like have like physically hold your work must be something crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's gonna be crazy, man. But these Webtoons is coming. Webtoons is on the rise, and of course, Japan don't have nothing to be worried about because their series is still gonna be #1 when it comes to anime. But
Definitely.
let's not act like Webtoons are slouches, especially when it comes to their content.
Right.
Yeah.
Webtoons as a whole, not just Naver, but overall. So
Right. I agree. I mean, we're still gonna have our shonens that people love, Jujutsu Kaisen, etc. But
speaking of that, bro, I gotta know: have y'all seen Oshi no Ko yet?
I haven't.
Nah, but I've been hearing things about
My God, bro! Oh my goodness! I watched that shit Sunday. What's today?
Mhm.
Tuesday? Yeah, I watched it Sunday.
Mhm.
Man, that was the best first episode of an anime I've probably ever seen. If not the best, definitely top 2.
What type of genre is it?
Man, I don't even know what is the genre of Oshi no Ko, man. That is a fucking good question, because
I don't want to know anything else about it because I want to experience it
I
completely
bro,
blind.
I don't
Like,
even want to tell you. I look if I
Is it
would
better than Dead Man Wonderland?
yes.
Mm.
Bro, I promise you, the first episode will. I can't look. Look, I don't even know if I can explain it.
Hey, I have to go watch that.
I
This
don't even
fuck.
because
I have to
wait,
go
it's
when
on
watch
you,
High Dive, right?
yeah, it's on High Dive. Like if you look at the thumbnail of the series, you like, I ain't watching this shit.
How do you spell it?
Oshinoko, Oshinoko.
Oh, shit, no.
You look at the thumbnail of it, you be like, I ain't gonna watch this shit. You like the thumbnail of it, you'll be like, okay, this is the last thing I'm probably gonna watch this season, right? But man, now granted, the first episode is long, so it helps it out because it needed that. The first episode is like an hour and a half. It's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
But my God, bro, that first episode, crazy.
I'm excited.
Absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, Holly. Best first episode of anything ever. Agreed.
Interesting.
That, man. Look, I ain't know whether to be mad. I ain't know whether if I needed to cry. I didn't know whether I just wanted to be happy. I was just like, what in the living fuck is going on in this series? Because when you watching it, you like, okay, it's all happy-go-lucky, woo-de-woo. And then some crazy shit happens. And then go back to happy-go-lucky, whoop-de-woo. And then a major fucking twist happens. And some crazy shit happens again. And then now it's like revenge, plot, Death Note type shit. And I'm like, huh? What? Makes no fucking sense. Makes no goddamn sense, but it's good.
Damn. I've been needing a good anime like that. I have to watch it now.
I'm excited.
I'm like, damn, I'm watching Death Note. This shit is crazy. Man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, roller coaster of emotions, right, Blame? Roller coaster of emotions. Holly said it's the first 10 chapters of the manga, the prologue. Yeah, it's definitely the prologue of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Shout out to Aqua, man.
Dang.
Y'all don't know who Aqua is, but you'll know when you watch it.
Dang. Always putting me on game. I swear.
Man,
Right.
look, I was put on game. When I was doing the interview with Brandon. He told me about it, and I was like, like I say, when you look at like the art of it, you like, all right, I guess, that's what you want to say. And so I was like, man, and then I've been seeing it online, people talk about it, and I was like, okay, let me just turn it on, watch it, and see how far I can get, right? Mind you, I didn't know this shit was an hour. I thought this shit was like regular 23 minutes. So I'm just watching. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, man, this shit is paced really fucking good. For 23 minutes, I'm like, this shit is paced really good. So I'm watching. I get to the end. And when you get to the end, you take your remote and then, you press back and all of that stuff. That motherfucker said an hour. I said, ain't no goddamn way. I just sat here for an hour and didn't even realize it. I literally sat.
I love it.
I sat there for a whole hour and did not realize it, bro. I swear to God, I thought this shit was 23 minutes.
You think it's better than Chainsaw Man?
As a series or just first episode or first couple of
As a
chapters?
series so far.
I can't say that because I have no idea.
I feel like it's too early.
I have no idea where the story is going. I just have to be honest with you. I have no idea where it's going. I mean, I know the plot now on where it's supposed to go. How it's going to get there is another story. But if we're just going off first episodes, first impressions, absolutely at least top 3 best first episodes ever. Like, I am not,
even my
I promise you,
74-year-old mom.
I promise you, I am not lying to y'all, man.
Oh shit!
I swear,
I mean,
I swear, I am
believe
not
it.
lying.
Holly said her 74-year-old mom loved it, so I can't. Like, how could I dispute that? Like,
I just really don't want to go on High Dive. I rather just watch it on Crunchyroll or something.
Blaine says
Right.
from the
What's
person
High
who
Dive?
did Kaguya-sama Love is War.
What?
But it has
That might be why it's pretty good, because that's also really freaking good.
Yeah,
look, man,
Kaguya-sama.
I think this is better. I don't know if this is their first or second work, but dog.
Copy.
That's-
But High Dive is a streaming service. I think it's a new anime streaming service.
Yeah, it's High Dive been around since 2017, I want to say. 2016, 2017.
Do I have to get a membership for it?
Yeah. But
Dang.
just, do your free trial, watch it, obviously. If you don't care about it, just go ahead and cancel it like everybody else.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna want to cancel it because the way you're talking about it sounds like this is the Titanic.
Bro, I resubscribed to High Dive for this series, bro. Just for this series alone. I don't care about none else they got. I mean, granted, they have Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon season 4. They got some other stuff, but I'm like, I don't even care about all that. I resubscribe just for that.
Damn.
Don't they also have
Did episode 2 come out today, people? Let me know. All right, go ahead. What you were saying, don't you?
I think they have Made in Abyss as well.
do?
I think so, and I've been trying to watch season 2, and I think season 3 of that.
They might have it. It's either them or Amazon, because I know I've seen it on Amazon.
You pay 2 years in advance for High Dive, and got a discount. Oh god.
You can do it yearly. I think it's like $40 for a year.
I wish it was on the hood side. So.
I mean, it might be. I'm not gonna sit here. Oh, episode 2 is tomorrow. Okay. All right,
I wish tomorrow. And you said hour-long episodes?
No, I think just episode 1 is the hour-long one.
Okay.
I don't think episode 2 is gonna be hour-long.
Okay.
I am here for that. I'm definitely. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it, but you're making me feel like this is gonna make me feel like how I felt the first time I watched Re:Zero, and that's still to this. I don't think any anime has made me feel that way.
The first episode of Attack on Titan made me feel that way.
Bro.
First episode of Attack on Titan.
Look, if
I felt a different type of despair with Attack on Titan, but I felt that. But
if
sorry,
the anime season ended today, Oshinoko would be anime of the year.
Really?
Yes. Like I said, I don't know how the rest of it's going to go. But I'm just saying, like, if we stopped this season today and we went on to the next season, Oshinoko is anime of the year already.
Huh.
Just off the first episode. But like I said, I gotta watch to see how the shit gonna play out. But I'm just saying, if we just stopping at the first episode.
Damn. Where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? Yeah, I got some stuff to watch today.
Man.
I got some stuff to watch today.
I need y'all to watch it, and next time we come back, I need to hear y'all thoughts on it, because I need to know, maybe just me, maybe it just touched me in a special way, and maybe I could just be tripping, maybe it's just me. So I just need to know if y'all feel the same way of excitement that I have for this series now, because I wasn't expecting it, and I think that's probably what made it better, because I wasn't expecting nothing from it.
Yeah.
But the fact that it exceeded any expectation I could have ever had, like by miles, I'm like, bro, that shit is amazing.
I think honestly, I don't think it's just you, because not only have I seen people like raving on Twitter about it, apparently, and this is what I heard, apparently it beat Brotherhood for the top spot at the My Anime list.
It did.
Which has been, and Brotherhood has been up there for years. So the fact that it beat that is kind of whoa.
That's
what's good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That series is different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Man.
One thing I will say though, I feel like if this is as crazy as I think it is, The Shibuya arc is gonna be some competition. I just saw it in the chat and I was reminded. The Shibuya arc from JJK is gonna be some competition. Because no spoilers, but that shit also like though you're prepared kind of for the craziness, there are gonna be times when you're like, this is Shonen Jump, right? Like for little kids in Japan, right? It don't feel like Shonen Jump, bro. I don't know what like Shonen Jump is walking away from that era. They're like, nah.
As they should get with the fucking times. As they fucking
this ain't no 4Kids TV anymore.
Right.
Oh yeah. You can't censor this shit, bro.
But look, I don't know where it's going to be, but if this series is going on a path I'm assuming it's going on, it's definitely gonna be Anime of the Year contender. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily if it goes where I think it's going. It's definitely gonna be that. I'm not saying it'll win, but it's definitely gonna be a contender.
Yeah. That's dope.
Muhammad, you said, are you asking me where my reaction videos went? They went out the door. That's where they went.
That's a long
story,
story.
Bud.
Long story.
It's a long story. It's a long story.
Long story.
Sorry, bud. I still follow Webtoons. I still hang out with the boys, but like right now, I'm waiting for stuff to happen.
Facts. But all right, man. Before we wrap it up, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about or say? Just anything y'all watching or anything to that nature.
Everyone, make sure you're reading Under there. Make sure you're reading LSE. And I'm not sure, is Zoombreaker back yet? I haven't checked.
No, not yet. Not on Webtoon.
Okay.
I still gotta finish season 1.
Damn.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, man. Galaxy braiding his whole way through the plot. Like, it's crazy.
All right.
I'm almost done with it. I'm not far away.
Oh, yeah. Watch Hell's Paradise, bro. I've seen
episode.
I just saw that actually on my
I've seen
site.
episode 1. I haven't seen any other episodes after that.
Yeah, it's really good. Or like at the very least, I feel like the manga is like fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, the manga is drawn very well, and like the story, like it. The only reason why I stopped reading the manga was because I had to do other things, and I just never got back to it. But the manga was a very fun read.
Dang.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Hell's Paradise as well. I have to watch the next 2 episodes. It was one other thing. What the hell else I was watching that came out this season?
Watch Vinland Saga season 2.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's so
Vinland
good.
Saga, but yeah. I heard one I have to watch. Dead Mount Death Play. I heard that one was really good, so I have that on my list. I have to watch as well. And Tonikawa season 2 came out, so I have to watch that as well.
And Dr. Stone season 3.
Dr. Stone season 3 as well.
I didn't even know Dr. Stone the anime was still coming out.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of low key right now, since I guess there's other ones that people like more. But I mean, Dr. Stone is great. I mean,
another good one that came out is I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World. That one's pretty good too. Not bad.
okay.
It's an anime.
Oh.
Yep. Song
I have to
Crunchyroll.
look at that.
Song Crunchyroll.
Okay.
So
Heavenly Delusion. What's that?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Blaine, what's Heavenly Delusion, bud?
Heavenly Delusion.
Damn, that is right. I just seen a meme that said the last day of this year will be 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Will it?
1 2 3 1 2 3. December 21st. 12/23. Well, yeah.
Oh, that's
Wait, hold.
December 31st. 1 2 3.
Oh,
1 23.
shit.
The year 2023. 1 2 3.
Wow, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's creepy.
I was like,
1 2 3.
damn.
That's creepy. That's creepy. It'll never be that again. It'll never be that. Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, that's insane. Well, it'll be that again. It just ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna see it, but
None of us will.
right. I ain't gonna see it. That's crazy.
Eden Zero season 2. I wasn't a big fan of Eden Zero. I'm not gonna cap. I like Fairy Tail too. I just don't like Eden Zero.
Isn't it about some kid just trying to make friends with people?
It's always about kids trying to make
It's
friends.
basically a Fairy Tail copy, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't really gotten much into Eden Zero, but
Yeah.
hey, hey.
Someone that wouldn't sound it. What he said was looking for Tengoku Dame Koyo. I destroyed that.
That one's on Hulu. That one's on.
Oh,
Hulu.
okay.
I haven't watched that one yet, but I heard that one was good too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just looked it up just now. Oshi no Ko is ranked number 1.
That's what I'm rewatching tonight. That's what I'm watching.
It is ranked number 1.
If it's anything like any of my favorites, like Death Parade or friggin' Dead Man Wonderland or anything like that, I'm a vibe with it.
I don't think it's like those, but I think you're gonna vibe with it anyway.
Really?
It's just that fucking good.
Okay.
It's just that fucking good. I think you're just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm vibing with this motherfucker. Anyway, bro.
Right.
Damn. But all right, man. Appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoy. You did. Make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel, sub to the homies channel. Their links is in the description below. You want to keep up with us, follow us on Twitter, all that good stuff. Join the Discord, all that great stuff. And let me know what you guys think about everything we discussed in the comment section below. Which anime adaptation are you excited for? Are you excited for Seasons of Blossoms, The Boxer, or Gosu, or Return of Magic Should Be Special? Which one are you more excited for? Also, which anime, which webtoon would you like to see adapted next from Naver and also from Tapas, aka Kako Page? And if you watch Oshi no Ko, let us know in the comment section. Do you agree with the hype, or is it overhyped? Or is it not hyped enough? Who knows?
Oh, word.
Word.
All right, man. We're going to catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace out, everyone.